What is this default crap? Hello?
Hello, hello, hello. Good now? Can you hear me? Got it? Good. Okay, good. Default dumb thing. So here's a box of jumbos. We'll do the box of jumbos at the end. So what are we looking for? So we know that, I'm going to open this just so we can talk about this. What we know, all good, Matt. What we know is that in every box of this, we are going to have some base packs. Okay, and I'm going to show the base packs just so we know. We're going to have, these are the 2 good packs, and then we're going to have 4 base packs. So these only have base cards in them, right? They don't have anything else. So I'm not even going to bother to open these because what we know about it is all cards ship, right? So we're going to get all of our cards. Unless you guys really, 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 really want to see the base packs, we're just going to have a stack of base packs, and then we will make sure that they get sorted. They get, you know what I'm saying? You guys know you're getting all your cards. Unless somebody has issue with that, and then I'm happy to show them all. Okay, so I will just pull out the 2 packs, stack these aside, and take care of that. Happy to do it. Yeah, thank you, Sam. Pretty good. You're the second person to say thanks for breaking. Thanks for the breaking. What's going? Is there something going on that I don't know about? Uh, I feel. Who's another year older? You are. Happy birthday. If you're talking about you, if you're talking about me, hold on. This thing wants to be. Where's it say main property? Figure video. What? Try to throw away. Hold on. Wait, what? Play this? Oh, I did. You missed me? What? I haven't been gone that long. We were just breaking last week. Well, we had our show. All right, so here's all the base. Right? Oh, geez. Wouldn't you know it? Wouldn't you know it? Ah, dang it. So here's what we're gonna do. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm going to set a box. So I'm gonna have Annette as she's opening these things and handing me the packs. Wouldn't you know it that we're gonna have this happen? I'll have her go through the boxes and yank these out so we know which ones we're getting. That's okay. I think that's good though that we're having these. I think that's good. So we're still not going to look at all of it, but you guys know you're getting it, and you know that'll pull it out. Then we'll as she finds them, we'll take a look at. Have 6 to 8 of those red rookies per case. Okay, so we will know we'll have 6 to 8 red rookies. 6 to 8. So you give me these 2 packs, then just tear open those other ones. Give me these 2, and then tear open the other ones. Make sure there's red.
In there.
Just flip through them real quick and see red rookies.
I'm worried.
That's it. I'm going to open a few just so we can get a little bit ahead. I'd rather have the red rookies than not have the red rookies, you know. So. I'm going to crisscross these. Let's see. Yeah, it should be up on the top. Should be the only refractor. No, shiny. There should only be one shiny card. Yeah. What a giant pain in the butt. All right, okay, over, under. I have no idea. I have no idea. We know we're going to get 3 autos for this. I don't have any idea. Can we expect 5 autos? I mean, is it realistic to have an over under of 7.5 autos for the break? I don't know if that's realistic or not. I don't know how many we're going to get. Do I think we should probably get 5? I think we should probably get 5. So where does that put our over under? 8, 7.5. So we're just going to sleeve all of these. Chase Burns at a 250. We'll just leave them all. That'll make it easier. So over under 7.5 autos. Ooh, geez. That's brutal, Kenny. Yeah, because I know we've had them in the past where it has been brutal. So I might be a little overdoing it. We have 3 cases total to break. So we'll break 1 today, 1 tomorrow. Yeah, I only need to look for some. Pricino. Casey. And Dylan Cruz. Today, tomorrow, and Friday. I don't know what we're going to do Saturday. And you know what? We don't have another release until the 11th. We do not have another release until the 11th. That doesn't mean we're not going to break. What's up, George? That just means we don't have another release. Oh, Tom. So we'll just have to, we're going to play it by ear. We're going to play it by ear. What's going on here? Am I just all messed up here? Good. So I told you guys about the card show after the guy had the $2,700 Tom Brady rookie stolen at the show. He let somebody, he gave it to somebody and then walked away to help somebody else. And when he turned around, it was gone. Well, Church has video, went to look at the video, nothing on the video. It cuts off right before his table. So the Shohei 99. That's actually okay. So I sent everything to the police officer like I was supposed to. He is freaking out after I said, "Don't do anything. Let me look at the video, and I will call you and let you know what's going on." So this is Saturday. Sunday morning at 8 a.m. he calls the church. Church calls me on Monday and says, "Hey, this guy called and he's freaking out a little bit." And I was like, "Okay, that's fine. I'll call him and talk to him." So I call him up. I'm like, "Hey, you know, I'm not sure why you called the church. We hadn't even looked at video at that point. And so, you know, that's really not helpful for what we're trying to do here." Copping an attitude already. So I was like, "Okay, you know, you're going to have an attitude about this." I said, "It's perfectly fine with a hold. I'll let you know what's going on, and then we'll be done with this. But know that I don't appreciate that you're already copping an attitude with me, and I don't want you to come back to my show." But what happened was, for you, is it cut off right before, hey, Carter Johnson, right before your table. It cut off, and so there's no video. Then he had a meltdown. It's my fault. Who counted on 99? It's not, you know, not that he gave somebody a. First off, I'm going to say this and mean it. Our show is a fantastic show. If you're in St. Louis, it really is the best card show in St. Louis, and it's not even close. Okay, but I recognize and fully acknowledge that $2,700 cards do not belong at our show. What are you doing bringing a $2,700 card to a one-day card show? It just doesn't make any sense to me. And so then it devolves into, and I was like, okay, well, I don't know what to tell you. It devolves into, I'm going to come down there and beat you in front of your kids. I'm going to call the church. Me and all my friends are going to call the church and make sure you never do this show again. Um, you better watch your back, because if I ever catch you out in public, you're not going to see it coming. Yeah, I'm going to come and I'm going to burn your shop down. All the things that you hear from knuckleheads who don't want to take responsibility for their own actions, but want to just threaten you. Right. What are you walking away from somebody who's holding a $2,700 card of yours? You know, I just don't understand. So then, then I told them, I was honest with them too. Come down now. Come down now. Come down to the shop now and let's deal with this. And I was dead serious with them about it. If that's the way you feel about it, come on and let's do it. And the twins are all jazzed up because they want to beat somebody up. And so, of course, he never shows up, coward. And then the police officer called me today, and so we talked about it. And she's like, "I'm sorry, that happened." I'm like, "That's no big deal. He's never going to show up because cowards never do. They just like to talk a good game." But she trespassed him, and well, he was already a little upset with me, okay, because at our show we have what I call a corner combo spot, Bryce, and that's a 6-foot and an 8-foot combo on the end. Well, he took it upon himself to, along the wall where people sit, to add a shelving unit filled with Pokemon stuff without talking to me first. And so I went over there and said, "Look, dude, I don't know what you're thinking, but you should have talked to me before you put that thing up there. That is just the dumbest thing in the world." And then after the show, and so he wasn't happy that I said that. So then after the show, I'm sitting on a couch, and he is literally standing over the top of me, talking to me, and it's if you moved me at the last second, and I'm like, well, it doesn't matter if I moved you at the last second. It still is an 8 and 6 foot combo. You weren't going to get any more space. You should have had the decency to come and say something to me, and I told him, I can't believe you would think that I'm going to be good with that. And so he's, he's standing over me to the point where other people notice this. And I noticed it, but what are you going to do? And other people noticed this, and were, I was ready to jump in, dude. And if that guy did anything, I was ready to jump. I'm like, well, I appreciate you guys kick somebody's butt together. I mean, but I don't know what to say to people. Oh, man, that's pretty. You know what team was underpriced? The Kansas City Royals were underpriced. That is pretty. Whew. Ew. I like it. 9 out of 99. There's Jack. That's a good one. That's a good one. The so I have to deal with that all day, and you better watch what's going on when you're out in public, because you're not gonna see it coming. Okay, dude, what am I not gonna see coming? Because I'm gonna be over at Costco visiting a net, and you're gonna sneak up behind me and shoot me in the back of the head, right? I mean, that's what's gonna happen. And he kept talking like the card was stolen at the whole time. And when I was talking to the police officer, and she said that, and I'm like, I'm not agreeing that the card was stolen. We haven't looked at video. How do I know this guy didn't steal his own card? And that made him unhappy. But how do I know that the guy didn't steal his own card? How would I know that? Till we see video. I'm not going to say anything. Ooh, it's an auto. Augustin Ramirez out of 199. So now I'm dead man walking, and all that. Yeah, you hits me with a Costco chicken, we're gonna have a problem. With his, no, he sold sports, but again, I don't understand. I mean, I don't. That's just you showing off, right? And that's fine, show off, but show off smartly. Don't show off like, you know. I don't have any. I don't understand people. Why are you bringing a $2,700 show card to a 58 table show at a church? I mean, it really is a good show. Um, and there's lots of money spent at our, I mean, lots of money spent, you know, at our, their $10,000 day for people is not an uncommon thing at our show. But you're still not selling a $2,700 card. I don't, you know, holiday. So I don't know. I hate getting threatened though. You know that? I hate that. And the thing is, nothing you can do. Nothing you can do. You just have to take it. They never come down. And the truth be told, I'm 56 years old. That dude might kick my butt. I kind of doubted I had the twins there. But, you know. But I might have got the smack laid down on me. And then look, today I opened a box of cards. You can't see it as much. I was bleeding like a stuck pig, but I jammed myself with the razor. Cutting open the box with the box knife and shoved it in my hand. Maybe I just wanted to see if I could feel pain. Like that Johnny Cash song, you know. So far, you only found 2 of those.
I found one.
Yeah, we have 2. That's a good one too, though. So the greens have been good. They've been good. Yes, surprise giveaway next week. I'm sure I'm going to hear that next. Walker Jenkins. And the dumb thing is, I stand up on a chair before the show. Bob Oberhaus, who's in here, knows this. And I say to people, please protect your cards, because if you're dumb, someone's going to steal them. And he was dumb. Someone stole them. Hey, Caden Dana. Yeah, at least we're going under the assumption he stole himself. Trying to get a payday. Then miraculously the car showed up again. I got a depth of darkness door and a pull earlier. Depth of darkness. Do I know what that is? Sounds fancy. Ooh, that's wood. Come on, we need a couple more autos here. We need somebody. We need one of the big rookies. Oh no, big prospects. Gonigal. Same color match Quintero. I think you missed on a back spec. I did? What did I miss? You saw an auto? Did anyone else see an auto that I missed?
I'll go through in here in just a second.
Unlike me to miss something like that. Because we've had 3 autos so far. Yeah. Anybody else see me miss an auto? Okay, we have 4 more chances. 4 more chances to hit 2 autos. No, it's pretty good chance I'm losing mine. So, Janik. Red, Evan. Come here, Chicky. Gotta go potty? Huh? Hold on, Mom. I'll take you. She's like, yeah, gotta go. I picked up a Bazana out of 75. Rookie auto. Come on. Stick us with 3. Hold on. Mom's taking you. Mama's taking you. Right now. He's having a tiny melt. I'm going to call not bad. So we have 1 more pack of these. But I like, I don't know who this guy is. Can't go wrong with Jack. Condon out of 99. And even Otani's a decent. So not bad. Not bad for the first one. One more. Let's jump into the, here, let me just do these. So we got 3. We got 3 reds. Let me open the last one. I genuinely have 2 more boxes of jumbos. Bowman jumbo in here. Got for 2 more breaks and then done. Though, what did I get? I got a buy today. Did I get a rebuy on Meg? I got a rebuy on Meg. We also made a big decision this week. We're some of you who are local know Joe. He works here 2 days a week. He does shows and stuff with us. We're bringing Joe on full time. Malcolm Moore out of 299. It's Texas, right? That's Texas. I'm not even going to pull these out yet because we're just going to have to go back through everything. The chrome. Yes. No. Zach, we're going to do one tomorrow and we're going to do one Friday. So there will be more chances. Duke, Dune, either way. I mean, I've been called worse than Duke. Being compared to John Wayne, you know, my feelings aren't hurt. When I get really full of myself, when I'm a little older, I'm going to have everyone call me the Dune. You know, it'd be like the Dune. Me too. Yeah, just like that. I've never seen The Big Lebowski. Is that bad? You might be. Is The Big Lebowski really a good movie? Genuinely, I have not seen any of it. Is it? I'll have to watch it sometime. I also put in a gotta be gold Kobe Mayo. I also asked for more blasters, or more cases of blasters. I don't know if I'm going to get any. Odds are Cole Fontenelle. Odds are they're probably going to not give me any. The Angels. But I'm asking my day. So we know we'll have more megas for sure next week. But it might be just megas. Okay. Yeah, just let me know, Zach. As long as you guys give me a heads up, we're good. What a 4 auto box. And when Hugh Pan. 21 out of 75. Is it good? I'll watch it. I'll watch it. Shea Witt. Racino. Who have we not hit from the big boys? I don't know that we've hit. Have we hit a Made Auto? I don't know that we've hit a Made Auto. We've hit the Tigers guys. Hit Condon. I don't know if we've hit. Quinn Matthews. So anyway, the next baseball release is June 11th. Eventually, and I know I've said this, and we're just never going to get there. That's why I'm hoping Joe will be able to help with this stuff. We're going to start breaking football, especially when Topps gets the license for it. But there's some good football, even though it's not licensed. There's with Topps. I mean, there's this midnight football that's coming up looks good, and I do want to start breaking it. So we will get there. We'll figure out a way to get there. Series 2. Series 2 is June 11th. We will break Series 2. Should have a better idea. Yeah, on whether or not we're going to have enough for pre-sales before then, because I did get offered something else. Jonah Tong for the New York Mets. Jonah, not the exciting auto that I want. Chung Chang. Chung Jae Chang. Yeah. Oh, that's coming up pretty quick. Inception, right? That's pretty soon. Is Inception before? Hold on. We're all together here. Check because, well, I mean, I am, but. So, Midnight Football. Sterling is on the 4th. We're not going to probably break Sterling, guys. I'll ask the group if you guys want to, but it's like a $6,000 break. Most people will. I just feel like it's not. Series 2 is June 11th. Chrome Basketball. Inception is the 18th. So there's a couple of June releases. We're kind of shy until then. So next week's probably going to be a little quiet, but we'll see if I can scrape anything. Well, I'll tell you what. I am really looking forward to Inception. I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. I do like me some Paul Skeens. That is a draft class there. I mean, a rookie class. That is really a good rookie. I think it's going to be a fantastic. I don't think so. I don't think it got it. I don't think it got canceled officially. Matter of fact, somebody talked about that. I can't remember what they said. Morales out of 399. But I think it's still coming. I think it's still coming. All right, so the first case, I mean, there's some bright spots. There's some bright spots. Not as many as I would like. Emma Morales out of 399. Chang, whatever this thing is. Jonah Tong. Actually, this is not a bad auto for the Mets. I had somebody I was talking to somebody about this guy, and he had a pretty big sell with him, so it must be okay. Kevin's a red. Quinn Matthews out of 490. Whitcomb red. Han out of 75. I don't know anything about Cole Fontenelle, except I don't think he's the case for the base auto. Kobe Mayo out of 50. Malcolm Moore is out of 2. Kumar, red. So this is from the that thing that we opened. Vegas. Chase Burns out of 250. Dylan Cruz is a red. This is a nice Shohei out of 290. Carter Johnson. I don't know Carter Johnson. Condon out of 99. This is a nice hit. Winston Santos out of 199. There's Jack. That's a really big hit. Jack's a really big hit. Ramirez out of 199. Hayden Dana out of 250. Team color match for Quintero out of 175, and then Kevin again, red. So not a horrible start. Not a horrible start. We'll have more. It's going to improve. I can say that with some certainty. It's improve. All right, guys. Appreciate you as always. We'll come back tomorrow for another. Same thing, same time, same everything. So I'll talk to you guys then. Have a good night.